So division 7A, and this is the Open AI integration. So our code has to, I did not use their example Python web server. I used our fast API web server, which generates the API specification automatically. And this is the front end server route. It pretty much just takes the data, the parameters coming from the call, as we are called by OpenAI, and writes that down as an XML division 7A request file. And it also auto-generates the schema, which is on this address right now. You can access that without authentication. The division 7A, sorry, the division 7A route is also accessed without authentication. And OpenAI wouldn't let me create a plugin in the old way. You have to like start creating your own GPT, and you talk to this chatbot, and when you are done you can actually register. It's not called a plugin, it's called an action now. And what you do is you put the URL of the specification of this API schema here. It reads it and it summarizes the endpoints, and we don't care about any of these right now because these are routes used for other access methods. I created this div7a specifically for OpenAPI. So this is the one that has all the documentation right in the code. Then it goes to the JSON, and yep. And Chat GPT is obviously funny, coming up with an example test case by itself, even correcting itself according to error messages from the server. Like it would try with an incorrect lodgement date, so it would get the error message and then it would try again with a different one. And I'm in the process of getting my domain verified so I could share the whole ChatGPT link with you. Currently you would have to do this dance of creating the GPT and importing the API documentation yourself. But one thing to think about is our calculator can do calculation based on either the principal, which is the same as the opening balance of the first loan year, or it can do a calculation based on the opening balance of the calculation year. It could also do use an opening balance specified for any custom year, as long as all the relevant repayments are also specified. And I was kind of trying to, I mean, it's not hard to express in terms of the open API, the API schema. Like you can have a parameter that is a union of two possible types. So you can have like either opening balance or principal, but this and some other things are showing me that the Chat GPT is not very good at like following the specification to the point. So there's some need for simplification, also for some bit of a hack with regards to passing the repayments, but that seems to work well. But for the opening balance, I think what we should try to do is to accept an opening balance and then accept the actual year of the opening balance. Something like this. And then have some kind of custom instructions on the GPT side that explain to the GPT that a principal having a principal implies having an opening balance for the first year. Having an opening balance probably implies having an opening balance for the calculation year, but it's also possible to have an opening balance for any other year. But to make the GPT make sense of that input and then just provide the unified, simple two-field interface on the back end. So that's what I would probably try next. I've also noticed it right here in the grayed out text. It comes up with like what is that? A description of the parameters, but it like comes up with just a wrong description of for lodgement date. So again, maybe some kind of custom instruction preamble would fix that kind of errors. It's also worth noting that these requests to our calculator go through the standard routes, so that like I was trying to declare it. I tried declaring it as a GET request, but at some point I think it worked, but then it didn't, and I was getting like no traffic from OpenAPI. So currently it's a post request, meaning that you have to confirm the request every time, I think. So maybe I will try that again. But at any case, we are recording each request as usual, so you can kind of when you run a request here, you can kind of go and find the you can find the last request data, and you can find the division 7i endpoint table with all the details. There's a way to embed links in the API in the plugin response, so then it should be clickable in the Chat GPT area here somehow.